This lesson here is going to start with a bit of confession. It may surprise you, but I have not always been the nerdy English dork that I am now. I was once a high schooler like you, and I once was very annoyed by the arbitrary comments that I would get from my teachers on my papers about my grammar, because I was really convinced that rules about commas especially, but really about any kind of grammar, were part of this big conspiracy to just annoy me and had no control over meaning at all. But there really is a relationship between grammar and meanings. That's what I'm trying to get to you guys today. So I want to look at a few sentences. We're just going to let this slide. She'll go get a paper towel. So right here, the suspect drove a light blue truck. Joel, what can you tell me about this truck?
Why did I get picked?
You're wearing a name tag.
Wait. I think that sentence means that a gentleman or a woman drove a light blue truck.
Yeah, so just what color is the truck?
Bluish. Light blue.
Light blue. The color of the truck is light blue. We all get that?
Yeah.
So what's going to happen to the meaning of this sentence if I add a comma right there? Who can help me out here? Go ahead, Nick.
Well, that could be a blue truck, which doesn't weigh very much.
Exactly. Now, if I had my projector working today, I had these really neat pictures lined up.
Wait, I didn't hear that.
Oh, well now the truck is blue. It could be any shade of blue. We can imagine it being a dark blue, but it's also not very heavy. It's light in that sense. Alright, so if I had my projector set up, you would have had a picture of a big Mack truck that was light blue for the previous sentence, and you would have had a picture of a little toy truck now. So just imagine those pictures. Okay? So everybody get those distinctions. You see what we did here? We turned light blue from kind of a compound adjective that described the color together to two separate adjectives that describe two separate qualities of the truck. Alright? Cool, so let's try another one. Brothers who I have horrible handwriting, I have to apologize for that. Are easy going. Okay, who can rephrase this sentence for me? Mothers who have a well-developed sense of the ridiculous are easygoing. Go ahead.
Easygoing mothers have a well-developed sense of the ridiculous.
Mothers have a well-developed sense of the ridiculous are easygoing. So we switched around and said, easygoing mothers have a well-developed sense of the ridiculous. Do we all agree with that?
Yeah.
I don't think all
But it's
of
more of a statement.
yeah.
Make it a possibility.
I think it changed the meaning of the sentence.
Yeah.
Because the first sentence says that mothers who have well-developed sense of the ridiculous are easygoing, but it doesn't imply that all easygoing mothers have well-developed sense of the ridiculous.
Yeah.
The second sentence says.
I agree with you, Nick. I think it's kind of like a square and rectangle kind of thing. It's the qualifications aren't exactly the same in each case. So could you try to rephrase the sentence for us, or just just explain it? It doesn't have to be one sentence, but what is the sentence saying?
Saying, I guess, mothers who have a sense of humor are easier to deal with.
Yeah. You agree with that? Yeah. That works for me. What happens to the sentence if we add commas? There. Does that change the meaning at all?
No.
Aha! In fact, it does. Does anybody know how it changes the meaning here?
It's kind of like an adjective describing those mothers, so it's not, it doesn't have anything to do with the easygoing part of it.
Okay.
It kind of makes it two separate ideas.
Okay. So does the sentence actually mean something different now?
I think it means
Yeah.
that mothers
Yeah.
all have a well-developed sense of ridiculous.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. What we've done is we've made that phrase in the middle. We call it restrictive. So now we're saying that all mothers have a well-developed sense of the ridiculous. Which I wish, because my mom does not. So that would be really neat if all mothers were that way. So what I'm trying to get across to you guys is commas. Simple things like commas really can. So good morning.